St. Michael's Golden Domed Monastery in Kyiv is one of Ukraine's most revered and historically significant spiritual sites. Its story is a powerful testament to the nation's turbulent past, its enduring faith, and its triumphant resurgence after decades of Soviet oppression. More than just a complex of beautiful buildings, the monastery represents the cyclical nature of Ukrainian history, a narrative of creation, destruction, and ultimately, a resolute rebirth. Its golden domes, visible from many parts of Kyiv, are a beacon of hope and a symbol of national and spiritual resilience. The monastery's origins trace back to the Middle Ages, a time of immense cultural and religious flourishing in Kievan Rus. It was founded in 1108 by Prince Sviatopolk II Iziaslavych, the grandson of Yaroslav the Wise, and dedicated to the Archangel Michael, who is also the patron saint of Kyiv. The monastery's most striking feature, even in its early days, was its magnificent cathedral, which was adorned with dazzling mosaics and frescoes that were considered among the finest examples of Byzantine art in the region. The monastery's golden age, however, was not to last forever. Like many of Kyiv's ancient structures, it faced destruction and rebuilding multiple times, enduring the Mongol invasion of 1240 and subsequent periods of foreign domination. The most devastating chapter in its history began in the 20th century under the Soviet regime. In the 1930s, as part of a sweeping campaign of state atheism and the persecution of the church, the Soviet government decided to demolish the monastery. The official reason given was to make way for a new government building, a monumental project that ultimately never came to fruition. Despite fierce opposition from conservationists and a few brave historians, the destruction was carried out in stages, beginning in 1934 and culminating in the complete dynamiting of the main cathedral in 1937. The priceless mosaics and frescoes that had survived for over 800 years, were either destroyed, sold, or, in a few fortunate cases, carefully removed and secretly relocated to museums in Moscow and St. Petersburg. The monastery's destruction was not just an act of architectural vandalism, it was a deliberate attempt to erase a key part of Ukrainian spiritual and national identity. For over half a century, the site of St. Michael's Golden Domed Monastery remained a barren, empty space, a painful reminder of a lost heritage. However, with the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 and Ukraine's subsequent declaration of independence, the country began a process of rediscovering and reclaiming its history. The idea of rebuilding the monastery quickly gained traction, becoming a powerful symbol of national renewal. The project began in earnest in the mid-1990s, led by the Ukrainian government and with the support of the Orthodox Church and private donors. The reconstruction was a meticulous and painstaking process. The new golden domes, which were once again covered in gold leaf, became a visible sign of Ukraine's spiritual and national resurrection. The restored monastery was officially consecrated in 1999 and has since become an active spiritual center, a museum, and a symbol of defiance against historical erasure. The courtyard now features a monument to the Holodomor famine and a memorial wall dedicated to Ukrainian soldiers who have died defending their country, further cementing the monastery's role as a site of national memory and spiritual strength. Today, St. Michael's Golden Domed Monastery stands not just as a beautiful piece of architecture but as a living monument to a nation that refuses to be defined by its tragedies and is determined to preserve its past to build its future.